wonderful. So I want you to tell people about your story and what has brought you to where you are, because you've got a business.
Okay.
I want you to tell people about
Yes.
it, and obviously where you're from
Thank
as
you.
well, because we're all in the UK. So just tell us all a bit about yourself and your story.
I will. Thank you very much. You can ask me questions.
I
You can
will
interrupt
do.
me anytime. Yes,
Okay.
that's good.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Eija Halme, and I am from Finland originally, but I lived 10 years in England, in years in London,
Oh, I love London.
and yes, London and in Norfolk.
Oh, two different places, Norfolk. I've not been to Norfolk, but is Norfolk not really like rural, like countryside? Do you prefer the country or the city? What do you prefer?
Depends. I lived in an ashram in Norfolk. You know, like a meditation monastery.
Oh, I'd be thrown out of there. I'm too loud. I wouldn't be able to last anywhere like that.
No. You don't last. You persevere.
All right.
You just they just like you're just being told all the time. It's like, okay, slow down, slow down, slow down. You're not in Trafalgar Square anymore. Slow down, slow down. And
Yeah.
at some point you go like, okay,
Yeah.
and you start wondering, why are those people so noisy?
Brilliant. So yes, so you lived in London for 10 years. So you lived in England for 10 years. Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then I moved to Amsterdam, and I've been here for about 20 years.
20 years. Hiya, Kristen. Hiya. Kristen saying hi.
Yes, hello.
Hi.
Hello, Christine. Yes.
So you've been in
Hello,
Amsterdam
gorgeous ladies. Well, thank you.
20
20 years.
years.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So tell us about how you came about to set up your business.
Well, I've always, I got it from my mother, being interested in food and nutrition, and she used to go these anthroposophical retreats, and then she came back, and all of a sudden we were not allowed to throw away any vacuum bags, because she said, no, you have to keep the dust, because it holds so much good bacteria. We have to take it to the compost.
Oh,
And I was like,
wow.
mom, have you gone funny in the head?
Oh.
I was like, no, compost is very, very important.
Wow.
And I just read, and well, I'll come back to that later on if we remember. But anyway, it just went from there. But I also, obviously I got a lot from my mum, because she also worked in a bakery. Yes, she worked in a bakery, so she would get these Danish pastries, like 20 of them, for £2 or so. So then we would come in the morning for breakfast, and there was this pile of Danish pastries, and guess if we had porridge or Danish pastries for breakfast.
Yeah, no, I would have, tell you.
So anyway, there were these two sides. It's like, A, you had to be healthy, and B, you had to enjoy your life as well. So no, I've been going back and forth, being healthy and enjoying myself. And then but I've always also had health problems, low energy and painful joints and pain here and pain there, headaches, enormous amount of headaches, allergies, and nothing serious. I've never been seriously ill, except that I'm very accident prone, but that's another topic. Yes. Then when I was in England, I was diagnosed that I had Candida.
Now explain to people what that is, because people might not know what that is.
Candida is a yeast that naturally occurs in your gut. It is a very, very good part of your digestive system. It aids with the digestion, and it produces certain nutrients. So you definitely need it. But then, because it's a yeast, if you eat too much sugar, basically, or sweet things, any sweet things, it starts to grow, and all of a sudden you have mushrooms going in your gut and in your body, and they produce a lot of toxins because they can't get out, And all these symptoms like stuffy nose and continuous infections and like for women vaginitis happens. That is what is most famous for Candida, because women just go like, oh, I don't have Candida, I don't have this one, but you know, you may have something else. It's a myriad of symptoms that come from Candida. And also it's like it can be very life-threatening. They found a connection between diabetes and Candida growth in your gut. And also in most cancer tumors, you have Candida present.
Wow.
I'm not saying that Candida in and of itself causes cancer, but you know, it doesn't help.
No.
So what I do is, you know, it was about, you know, 25 years ago when I heard about this Candida for the first time. So I went to this Candida-free diet. So it was this and it was that, and it was lovely as long as I could keep it up. But they were always very, very extreme. And then you just lapse. Because, you know, if you don't have, it's like if you're a drinker or a drug addict or something, you can get off the drugs. But what do you do when you're off the program, when you're off the detox? How do you stay on the wagon? So that was my problem always. It's like I fell off the wagon, and all of a sudden I was back on the Danish pastries, which I had been brought up with.
Well, everybody here, Kristen and Jess, they loved Danish pastries. I've just said in here.
Yes, they were. You know, I could. You know, we could have another live. I would describe them to you in great detail how lovely they are. But anyway,
Hi,
this
Jackie.
is what I, you know. Hello, and then we and then, you know, that's and then that didn't do any good to my Candida. And then I ventured to other kind of detoxes, like, you know, you have the liver flushes and you have the kidney flushes and you have the bowel cleanses and all that. And I did them all diligently and they all helped. I can't say that they didn't help, but on the other hand, if you keep on putting lots of sweets into your system, they don't really. So anyway, they don't really hold up, and basically you're down the slippery slope the moment your extreme diets are not there anymore. So I came across this method of Candida coaching, basically helping people over the hump of detoxing, of getting over this sugar addiction.
Yes.
It's like, I have to have my sugar kicks. Let's have a sweet, or let's have chocolate or Danish pastries, or let's put another spoonful of sugar into my coffee or tea or whatever. And because that's a real thing. It's a real thing to get rid of that one.
Oh, definitely. I think probably sugar addiction is probably the biggest addiction, and it's something that people aren't aware of because it is in everything, isn't it? And you know, I mean, everyone here loves the Danish. Kristen calls them Danish, but we all we love the sweet stuff, and you get that, don't you? Because I think and Margaret was saying in her group in the afternoon about 3 o'clock when you're lagging, think, oh, I'll just have like a chocolate biscuit. I might have two, you know, it is that sugar, isn't it, that you need?
It's a thing that, exactly, you need your sugar. It's like you go for the biscuit at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. That's also something that's been addressed in my program. You take your cookie at 3 o'clock, and before you realized, you have empty packet in your hand. Like, oh, what happened there?
You can't even
and
remember.
Then you go,
you can't remember eating them. You can't remember them.
No, and then you just go like, okay, I'm just going to make this disappear, and then you dispose of the package because you don't really want to.
Yeah, but Jackie's just put here, they call sugar the silent killer, in brackets diabetes.
Yes, exactly. They do call sugar, and it's also, it's like, it's a sugar addiction that keeps it in place. It's a real thing. And when I started this program myself, what happened to me was so amazing, because I was working in administration then. And I had lots of RSI. I suffered from RSI many years ago, and I had to have a lot of time off from work for that. And then it came back, and then I started the diet. And within 24 hours, my RSI symptoms, they didn't disappear miraculously, but well, it was miraculous because they just dropped like 70%. So I didn't have constant pain in my arms. So that's the moment when I was a convert. I thought, okay, I'll go through whatever I need to go through in order to keep this up.
That's
so
really
I did go
interesting.
through, and because the program is built in modules, it's easy. It's easy. Every module has got their own focus, and you can focus on that. It's like step-by-step guide. And I'm the person who is on the driver's seat, or who is on the like navigator seat, and goes like, oh no, you're going the wrong direction. You're going the wrong direction. And within 3 months, that's as long as the program lasts. My clients are ready to venture into their lives without me, although I'm there. We have each other's telephone numbers, so I'm at hand all the time. But they are independent, and then they don't need to depend on me anymore. They know what to do, and they can stay on the wagon easily. They've relinquished their sugar addiction to a great deal. And they have the ability to go into every situation, daily lives, parties, work, going out, restaurants, holidays, and whatever, and just keep it up. And
that's
also
amazing.
Yes. And when your gut starts to heal, it's basically gut healing. When your gut starts to heal, you can also have the Danish every now and then.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
Yes, you can have the chocolate chip biscuit every now and then. But then now I go like, yes, nice, but it's very sweet. All I can taste is sugar.
Yeah.
And I don't really want it anymore. I mean, I take it, but then it's like, okay, one is enough. Thank you very much. No, I will not have another one.
That's so good.
You take the one, how can I say, one, you enjoy it thoroughly as much as you enjoy it, and then that's it. Move on.
So normally I would say that you should niche your business. I think you should niche. However, when you say you're a Candida coach, I think, because why don't you just be like the sugar addiction coach? Because I think Candida is such a small thing.
Yes, that's a good one. Maybe I should be a sugar addiction coach, because basically it is the same.
Yeah.
There are also other Candida coaches abound, which is they do a marvelous job, but they don't address sugar addiction. They don't address the sweet addiction.
Yeah, because I think the Candida, I don't know if anybody here has heard of it before, but the sugar thing, yeah, that's what she said. Kristen, your sugar addiction will get more attention, reach more people. I think
that's true.
So many people can relate to that. Goodness me. I mean, I think, if you had that as a niche, you could target maybe women or, a certain age group, but I think you'd be, everybody's like listening to this now. There's 7 of us on here, and I'm like, wow, we want to know more. So what is this program you've got then? What is it? What do you do?
I do. We have 4 training sessions. Well, basically it's 4 lectures where I explain that we start the phase now. This phase we start now, and then this phase will last so and so. And I want this one. I want you to be. This is what you will have done after this period, week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or whatever. And this is A, B, and C, and that's it. No negotiation.
Right.
Because the thing is that's why I'm there.
Is it going to be tough though? Because is it going to be a bit like I mean, I've never been a drug addict, so is it a bit like coming off it? I've been a smoker. It's been a smoker. So that, stopping smoking is hard. Is it going to be like that, or is it easier?
Well, it's different.